hopefuls put their hats in the ring. Tonight, we'll hear from some of the leading candidates.
Our toasty weekend has now transitioned into a toasty week. How warm it could get for us.
A Spokane woman show is headed to a national audience. How she says she plans to highlight the local community in front of the rest of the country. That's coming up on your Night Report. Good evening. Thank you for joining us for the Night Report here on KREM 2 News. I'm Sydney Schofield. Today is the first day for candidates eyeing Washington's 5th congressional seat to file. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy shows us who's entering the race.
We've done some great work in Congress, and we're excited to have a tremendous campaign and continue to work hard.
The upcoming race for Washington's 5th congressional district features incumbent Congressman Michael Baumgartner running for re-election. The congressman announced his campaign in Spokane on Sunday. Baumgartner was elected to Congress in 2024 after serving as Spokane County Treasurer, a position he was elected to in 2018. He says he's proud of the work he's done over the past 2 years and hopes to continue that if re-elected.
It's just a pleasure every day to work for the people of Eastern Washington, particularly in this 250th anniversary of America.
Also entering the race is Democrat Carmela Conroy. Conroy ran for the same seat in 2024 but lost to Baumgartner. She stepped down as chair of the Spokane County Democrats Central Committee during that campaign to focus on her run. In a statement announcing her candidacy, Conroy said in part, "For the past year or so, people have been telling me they feel betrayed by our incumbent representative. From Asotin to Ferry County and everywhere in between, voters here are ready for a representative who answers to them, not the Speaker of the House." 7 other candidates have also filed for the race, including Independent Anne Marie Danamus, Democrat Kevin Fagan, Republican Anthony Jensen, Democrat Bejun Mavawala, Nate Powell, who has not declared a party preference, Democrat Anthony Weisenhunt, and Democrat David Womack. The primary election is scheduled for August 4th, with a general election set for November 3rd. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
Last night, we learned former Rathdrum Mayor Mike Hill submitted his letter of resignation to the city. The letter came in last night during a Kootenai County Sheriff's Office investigation into a domestic battery incident involving Hill. We asked the Sheriff's Office for more details, but they told us they won't make any further comment right now. So we still don't know the nature of Hill's involvement in that investigation. For now, Rathdrum tells us that City Council President John Hodgkins will handle mayoral duties. City Council will discuss how they plan to move forward at their next meeting on May 27th. New tonight, City Council here in Spokane just voted to pass an ordinance that eases regulations on food trucks. The ordinance removes an entire chapter from Spokane Municipal Code that has additional regulations for mobile food vendors. Council members mentioned promoting culinary diversity and supporting local businesses as some of the reasons for passing this ordinance. It will take effect 30 days after Mayor Lisa Brown signs it. All right, let's talk weather now with meteorologist Cody Proctor joining us now from our Outdoor Weather Center. It's late at night. You're not wearing a coat. It must be pretty comfortable out there.
It is really comfortable out here at the moment. I'm enjoying it because there certainly have been some nights when I've been out here and it's been anything but comfortable. But we're at 68 degrees right now over at the Spokane Airport. Winds are coming out the east at 8 miles per hour tonight. It is a quiet night, to say the least, and comfortable. Now, it's hard to believe, though, we're still hanging on to some 70s around our area. That includes Wenatchee, where we're seeing temperatures in the mid-70s right now. Around the rest of our region, mostly into those low to mid-60s at the moment. We're seeing plenty of clear skies at this time. It's been really quiet the last few hours for us. We've seen some clouds here and there for the most part, but it's just been really consistent and just pretty nice. It's a nice night. I'm just going to say it. Now, as we head into the rest of this evening, we're looking to see those conditions stay clear for us as we head into tomorrow morning. 6 a.m. could see us into the low 50s for our forecast before we gradually start to warm up. 10 a.m. could already see us into the low 60s. Meanwhile, as we take a look at the next 3 days, we're looking at a very consistent weather pattern and a temperature pattern as well. Tomorrow might be a little bit cooler than what we saw today. We might be in the low 70s from what we're tracking right now with plenty of sunshine. Wednesday could warm us back up, and Thursday looks to keep us in those 70s. I'll explain why we've had such a consistent forecast coming up a little bit later.
Cody, thank you. Shocking video out of Spokane County shows a driver hopping a curb and chasing a child on a dirt bike in a neighborhood near Cheney. Deputies say they were called out last Tuesday to the 7500 block of South Fruitvale Road near Cheney for reports of a driver honking and pursuing the child in a silver Ford Focus. No injuries were reported from this incident, and authorities later detained the driver, who was reportedly trying to enter a stranger's home. She told deputies she did not recall the dirt bike incident and says she was highly intoxicated. The suspect was arrested, and prosecutors say charges remain under review tonight. The man accused of causing a crash that killed 3 Othello teens pleaded not guilty today. 19-year-old Prisciliano Perez Pineda faces vehicular homicide charges. Last week, Yuritsi Flores Romero, Melissa Romero Espinoza, and Iris Ramos Cruz were driving along Bench Road when Pineda's car allegedly hit theirs. That reportedly caused the truck that they were in to flip and land in a canal. Adams County sheriffs say the girls died at the scene. Perez Pineda's trial is expected to start in June. A murder suspect for a case in Federal Way was arrested on Saturday in Spokane. Authorities caught up with 42-year-old Daniel Bray in the area of 1200 North Stevens. They say Spokane SWAT and an air support unit took him into custody without incident, and then he was turned over to law enforcement in Federal Way. Today, the U.S. Supreme Court announced they've declined to hear former Gonzaga and Utah Jazz point guard John Stockton's COVID lawsuit. Stockton v. Brown centers around how much of a doctor's speech is protected under the First Amendment. He hoped it would stop the Washington Medical Commission from enforcing its, quote, unprofessional conduct regulations against 2 physicians accused of spreading misinformation about COVID-19. Stockton's attorney says he's disappointed in this Supreme Court's decision, but he's already gotten the outcome he wanted in this case.
He got the Ninth Circuit to agree that when the speech is the treatment, it's unprotected.
Now, in May of 2024, a federal judge dismissed Stockton's lawsuit against the state. The following year, the state Supreme Court decided the Medical Commission's policy on COVID-19 misinformation violated the First Amendment, and the state withdrew the charges against the doctors. Today, the Washington Attorney General's office said in a statement, quote, "It's not surprising the Supreme Court saw no need to review these obviously correct judgments."
Let's go!
That was certainly a big moment coming this morning. Of the more than 43,000 people who entered Bloomsday this year, Bretton Sconce was the slowest. He bear crawled the entire course to raise awareness and money for addiction recovery. It took him a full 24 hours. You just saw him there at the finish line. He founded a community organization called BEAR. It stands for Build, Empower, Achieve, and Recover.
I mean, that's what it's about, right? We show the love of God. We love our neighbor. That's the best you can do. I'm so grateful.
The organization provides scholarships to help people who've completed substance use treatment, allowing them to continue to receive resources and support. Stay with us. We have a lot more to cover here on the Night Report. A Spokane man appeared in court today for some serious charges. Find out why Secret Service tracked him down after the break. And then we have the latest on an escalating situation in the Strait of Hormuz. What happened today and President Trump's response. And we want to let you know the KREM Cares Big Book giveaway is officially underway. So along with our partners, Numerica and Nom Nom, we've already teamed up with Spokane Public Schools to select 3 local elementary schools to visit and provide a free book for every single student. And we need your help picking a 4th. To learn more about how you can nominate your school, text the word book to 509-448-2000. We'll be right back.